Hello, and thank you for joining me today as we begin our discussion on chemical kinetics and how reactions proceed. So today we're going to start talking about just chemical kinetics in general, and we'll talk about what that all entails. So chemical kinetics is the study of the rate or speed at which chemical processes occur. So we're looking at the rate at which a chemical reaction happens. How fast does something react? How long does it take? So besides information about the speed, we can also talk about the mechanisms or what happens within that reaction. So a molecular level view of the path from reactants to products. So sometimes we have these intermediates that take place. So we can look at those with this molecular level view. But this is where we're going to get started. And so let's get rolling. So first thing, so today's big topic is there are 4 factors that affect the rate of reaction. And so the 4 factors are: 1, the physical state of the reactant, whether it's a solid, a liquid, a gas, or if it's aqueous being dissolved in water. 2nd, the reactant concentrations. So how much is there? 3rd, reaction temperature, we'll talk about. And 4th, the presence of a catalyst. We'll talk about those as well. But those are the 4 factors we're going to discuss that affect the rate of a chemical reaction. And so first, the physical state of the reactants. This determines how readily reactants collide. And so the more readily they collide, the more rapidly they react. More collisions, more reactions, kind of makes sense. Typically, homogeneous reactions happen quicker. Homogeneous mixtures react quicker. Or reactions, I guess, being solid-solid. 2 solids coming together, 2 gases coming together. Homogeneous reactions happen faster. Heterogeneous reactions involve solids are faster if the surface area is increased. So solids work well if there's an increased surface area. For example, a fine powder reacts faster than a pellet or a tablet. And we can see this in lab. We look at magnesium. We can have a strip versus magnesium powder. But that is what happens, and that's all based on surface area. So the more surface area, the faster the reaction you have. Second one, reactant concentrations. So if you, in general, as you increase your reactant concentration, typically your reaction rate goes up, which makes sense. If I have more stuff to react, it's going to react faster. So again, more molecules, more collisions. It's kind of the name of the game with concentrations. So as a general rule, more increased reactant concentrations, increased rate of reaction. Temperature plays into this as well. So temperature is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the molecules. So kinetic energy is related to temperature. So reaction rates generally go up with increased temperature. So if molecules move faster, so kinetic energy is motion, it's energy of motion. If they move faster, they're going to collide more often, which increases how quickly they react. But your reaction rate generally increases with increased temperature. Again, at higher temperatures, your molecules move more quickly. If you increase the number of collisions and the energy they have, you're more likely to get the reaction. So because they're moving faster, they increase their number of collisions, the number of chances they have to react. And then the last one is the presence of a catalyst. So catalysts affect reaction rates without being included in the overall equation. So the only thing they do is increase the number of times things can react, or they increase the rate at which reactants can react. So they affect different kinds of collisions by changing the mechanism or the individual pathways they go from reactants to products. So they affect the kinds of collisions, which includes the little individual reactions that go from reactants to products. So again, those multiple step pieces, your catalyst can have a role in that. And we use them a lot with many biological reactions. We call these enzymes when we're talking about biology. So catalysts in our body are called enzymes, and their function is to speed up the reaction, whatever that may be. That is where we are going to stop. So you have 4 things that affect the rate of reaction. I would like you to attempt to finish the worksheet that I have linked to my website as well to kind of review this stuff, and then we'll continue on from here. But thank you for your time and attention. Enjoy the rest of your day.